Now if we go and we edit our gem file here and we change 3.4.13 to 3.4.112, we save this, we go back to the terminal and we do bundle install, we're going to get this error that says you have requested SAS version 3.4.12. The bundle currently has SAS locked at 3.4.13. So what this means, if we go back to our file system, is that we now have this Gemfile.lock file. And if we look at this, it specifies exactly which versions of which gems that we've downloaded for this project, and it locks it there. So what a lock file does is it creates a record of what specific versions of the gems we downloaded and installed with Bundler. So that way, if we specified a version range in the gem file instead of a specific version, the lock file would create a record of which specific versions we installed. And unless we're explicit about changing those versions, then it will continue to download the versions that are mentioned in the lock file. This means that if we share these files with somebody else who's going to work on the project, probably with a version control system, they'll have the Gemfile.lock file, and when they type bundle install, it will download the versions that are listed in the lock file, rather than using the version ranges in the gem file. So this allows us to kind of have the best of both worlds. We can use ranges in the gem file, but still sync up all of our development environments to a specific version. Now there are a couple of reasons why using a range instead of a specific version in the gem file makes sense. The first is that we can run commands like the one mentioned on the terminal here, bundle update SAS, in order to update specific gems based on our version range that we've specified in the gem file. But secondly, this gem file will serve kind of as a template for other projects, and we don't necessarily want to be stuck on older versions of our gems for newer projects. So if we copy and paste this gem file into another project, it might download different versions of our gems, more updated versions. And for that project, that's going to be just fine.